Hello everyone, my name is Brian from Eastover Pilates and this is Good Moves with Well+Good. Love! Today we're going to be doing a nice classic full body Pilates session, getting you nice and cooked from head to toe. As we go along, I will be giving out some modifications for you if that is a better lane on the highway. If you know something even spicier than what I'm offering, take it. Live your best life. We're gonna go ahead and get started lying all the way down on our backs. Feet are gonna be nice and planted. We're gonna take those hands back behind the head. Find that nice interlace of the fingers. Take a few inhales and exhales just for nothing. Inhale all the way out. Exhale all the way in. Nice. Finding that stretch of the rib cage to the sides. Stomach to the ceiling and low back towards the mat. Really expanding those lungs 360. Nice. Take one more. Why not? Inhale. Exhale. Empty that out. On this last one here, we're going to inhale. On an exhale, pull the ribs down into the spine. Take a forward curl. Fun. We're in our first forward curl. You're going to make sure that that pubic bone is stacked on the tailbone. It's not trying to go between the legs or into the belly button. We're going to keep that head pressed into the hands, finding that connection and alignment of mid-back up to the back of the head. Yes, avoiding sticking the nose forward. We're going to find a nice inhale, release all the way down, and exhale, pull the ribs in first, stomach to spine, and then curl. Keep on going. Now, in this series, I am going to be doing some tabletop work. If tabletop work isn't your best life, if it just goes to your hips or your low back, etc., you can always keep the feet down and do heel glides when we get to extending the legs instead. That's a great option for a little bit ease on the low back, a little bit more ease on the low back. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead. Feel free to float those legs into tabletop position here and keep on going. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Nice. Beautiful. Keeping that head slightly pressed into the hands. You might already feel like, wow, it's getting spicier. In this tabletop, we're going to keep that knee stacked right over the hip. The pubic bone stacked right on the tailbone. That low back is still gently off of the mat, but I would say in this position, we actually tend to arch more than tuck. So make sure that we're not letting those legs pull ourselves out of our low back. We're going to go ahead, find this forward curl, hold this forward curl, inhale the right leg out, exhale the right leg in, nice. Inhale that left leg out, exhale that left leg in, nice. Remember, breath belly movement. We want to inhale, exhale, pull the abdominals to the spine, and then move so that we're not putting unnecessary work in mover muscles like the quad and the hip flexor. Let's do one more, right and left. Beautiful. This is a great place to be just doing those heel glides like I showed before. You're going to find the right leg out. You're going to find the left arm out. Oh, you know it's going to get fun. Exhale, pull this back in. Inhale out, exhale in. Nice. Doing 8 of these, 6 more after this. Oops, I mean 5 more. Counting. As we're doing this, we're keeping weight even through both butt cheeks. Nice. 3, long spine, shoulders down. 2, beautiful. Holding this all the way out, reaching through that diagonal. Inhale, lower this 1 inch. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. 6, nice. 5, finding how you can keep that left knee truly in tabletop. 4, if you need, step the left foot down. Good. Hug those ribs in. 2, all the way in. We go immediately into that other side. Reset here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Beautiful. Yes. Can we find a little bit more hug of stomach to spine? I always can. Good. We go for 4. Yes. Long neck. 3. Knee over hip. 2. Beautiful. All the way out. Hold here. Inhale down an inch. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Good. Nice. 5. Oh, reach through that diagonal. 4, 3. Beautiful. 2. 1, pull this all the way in, hug the knees into the chest. Oh, sweet relief. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Nice. Hugging just that right knee in, extending that left leg out. Find that good opening for that left hip here. And find circles in this right hip with this right knee. This is just going to act like kind of kinking the garden hose a bit. Nice. Beautiful. So that when we release it, all of that blood flow and oxygen goes right back to that hip. Let's switch it out. Right leg out, left leg in. Hug that left knee into the chest. Beautiful. Really get that nice, good stretch. That right hip should feel a little bit of relief. And then circles with that left hip, scrubbing out that hip flexor. That's what I like to think of. It's like spring cleaning for your pelvis. Beautiful. Now, from here, with this next transition up to hands and knees, if you have anything in your low back that rolling isn't good for or sequencing isn't good for, simply turn over onto one side. Use your hands to press yourself up. If you're good to go, find both hands under both knees and take some rocks. Just a little modified rolling like a ball. This is just to bring a little bit of massage into the spine and a little fun. Like, how silly is this? Kind of ridiculous, but she works. Nice. Let's just do about 2 more here. On this next one, you're going to go ahead, cross the ankles, come through, find hands and knees. Yes, quadruped. Beautiful. You're going to go ahead, find shoulders over wrists, knees underneath those hips. Inhale, dip between the shoulders, exhale and lift. Inhale and dip, exhale and lift. Bringing a little bit of massage to that mid-back. Yes, firing up into our serratus anterior, a very important shoulder stabilizer. VIP here. Yes, underneath the shoulder blades. Keeping that head high, we press the mat down, lift up between the shoulders. Inhale, bend those elbows to the mat. Exhale and lift. Inhale and bend. Exhale and lift. I need to widen my stance a bit, I feel. As we're doing this, we're trying to not shift the hips back, but instead we're really trying to keep the shoulders really forward. Think of more the weight forward and shoulders back along the spine. Beautiful. Nice. Let's do 3 more, getting those triceps nice and engaged. 2, press all the way up. Find a little forearm moment here. Nice. We're in our forearms. You're going to go ahead, flex the right foot. Step the right leg back. Hug those low abs up and in. Pull the elbows in towards you on your mat. Inhale on an exhale. Squeeze the right glute, lift and lower. Yeah, lift and lower. Firing into our posterior chain here of the glutes and the hamstrings. Nice. As we're doing this, you really want to find how you can keep those hips really center. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more here. Good. 2, all the way up. Hamstring curl and extend. Yeah, get those hammies going. Hamstrings or glamstrings, whatever you want to call them. They need a little love for most of us. Nice. Beautiful. Head is still high for 3 and 2. Kick this in, hold this in. Take a little stamp and stamp, stamp and stamp. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Nice inhale. Exhale, feel that isometric hold. Squeeze that right glute, hug those ribs in. Extend the right leg out. Step the left leg back to meet it. Find your forearm plank. Ribs are pulled into the spine. If you want, you can hold or take a few little pulses of those feet. We're trying to open up those collarbones. Keep the head really high. Squeeze those glutes here. Nice. Take about 3 more rocks or 3 more breaths, whichever one you prefer, to press those heels all the way back. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the knees down. Find a little interlace of the fingers back behind the low back. Pull the shoulders open. Moving right along today. Yeah, we are. Really allow for the chest to get a nice widening. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Releasing that interlace, finding a nice comfortable position for your hands here. They can be in a diamond position. This is usually what I do. They can be slightly down by your side, opening the shoulders. Press the pubic bone into the mat. Find a tiny lift of the head and the chest, nothing crazy. We don't want to start borrowing from the low back. This is really just about 3 inches off of the mat. Charge through those legs, really wrap them into parallel. Inhale, on an exhale, squeeze the right glute, lift the right leg up 1 inch and lower. Inhale, another exhale, lift the left leg up 1 inch and lower without moving those hips. Yes, beautiful. Shoulders are wrapping down along the spine. Nice. We're just going to take a brief second here to open up the chest between those two sides. Good. Finding that lift of the right leg, you're going to add the left arm, reaching forward, pull it in, reaching forward, pull it in. If you start to feel anything other than that mid-back, lower the head and the chest. A lot of the times we think we need to work here. Very few times we need to work there. We most of the time need to work this low. Good. Woo, I'm starting to feel that mid-back firing up. How about you? I hope you are. Left arm reaches, right arm reaches. Both legs are lifted. Keep the head and the chest lifted up away from the mat. Shoulders wrapping back along the spine. Inhale and exhale, lift this up 1 inch and down 1 inch. Up 1 inch and down 1 inch. Oh, this should be getting toasty for that mid-back. Beautiful. Find a string between those shoulder blades, pulling you up, pulling you up. Good. 3, 2, lift, hold, inhale. Exhale, hands come back underneath those shoulders. Lower this down. Press back, quick child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Let the hips settle to the feet. And I bet you're all thinking, oh, thank God we have to do that other side. I know, I was really thinking that too. We go ahead all the way down, shoulders over those elbows. Find the shoulders directly stacked over those elbows, not sitting back or too far forward. Pull the elbows in towards you, lift the back of the head. Flex the left foot this time. We inhale, step that left leg back. Find that left leg nice and back. Hug the rib cage in. Inhale, on an exhale, squeeze the left glute, lift. Make sure here that the hips stay nice and center. All the way down, tap. Exhale, lift. Down and tap. Exhale, lift. Nice. Beautiful. As we're doing this, again, really avoiding sitting into that right hip. Good. We want to keep the hips center so that we're working a deeper transverse engagement, that deepest abdominal that we have. Good. Let's do 2 more here. Yes. All the way up. Hold this. Squeeze that left heel into the glute and extend. Hamstring curls. Nice. Hug those ribs in, babies. Like they're your best friends. Can't wait to hug them. Good. 4, 3, 2, pull this in, hug this in. Take a little up and up, up and up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift this up, hold this up. Keep that knee parallel. Find that isometric hold for that glute and that hamstring. Really get that glute involved. Shoulders are down, ribs are hugged. We extend the left leg out. Inhale on an exhale, step the right leg back to meet it. Yes. Puff up between the shoulder blades. Pull the elbows in. Keep that head really nice and long. Feel free to do this kneeling as well in a kneeling forearm plank. Find an inhale and an exhale here. Yes. If you're feeling bold, take a right hip dip, lift. Left hip dip, lift. Squeeze those glutes. Don't move those legs as much as possible. Really keep this in those hips. Oh, yes. Let's do 1 more to each side. Why not? All the way down and up. All the way down and up. Hold this. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Bend the right knee in. Bend the left knee in. Come to a low kneeling position. Interlace those fingers back behind you. Open up the head and the chest. Beautiful. Opening those shoulders. We release the interlace of the fingers. Come forward. Tuck the toes. Lift up, downward facing dog here. Pedal out those feet. Keep those hips high. Yes. We want those hips to reach all the way up towards your ceiling and maybe even beyond. Take that downward dog all the way out into outer space. Why not? Beautiful. Keep this tread of the feet and start to walk the feet in towards the hands here. Nice. Finding those feet right underneath those knees. Hands are going to come to the hips and you're going to find yourself in just a little squat. In your squat, you want to feel that the head is nice and lifted back along the spine and that you can count all 5 of your toes on either side. You're going to inhale, dip down with those hips. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, lift to standing. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Nice. Beautiful. I always like to make sure that my weight is in my heels where it should be by taking the toes off of the mat. Try it out for yourself. Maybe you're going to love it. Maybe you're going to be like, no, thank you. Whichever one you prefer, toes down or toes up, make sure the weight is in the heels. It's going to get into your glutes rather than your quads. Knees are going to track over the second and third toes. Beautiful. Let's go ahead. One last little glute cooker. You're going to sit in that squat, shift into your left foot here so that there's almost no weight in this right foot. Left knee is still tracking over the second and third toes. You're going to go ahead, step the right leg back. Keep that right foot nice and funneled forward. That right hip nice funneled forward. Step it back in. Good. Yeah. How fun. You can really keep this right underneath, or if you want a little bit more challenge for hip stability, you can keep that right foot going a little bit out to the side while keeping all of your weight in that left foot. Nice. Beautiful. It's kind of fun. Right leg goes all the way out. Hold this here. Inhale and exhale. Lift the right leg up 1 inch and down. Surprisingly difficult. Ah! Yes. Left glute is charged. 3, 2. Lift the right leg up. Hold. If you're feeling bold, find that opposite diagonal. Yeah, you've noticed a theme in today's class, I bet. Hug the ribs all the way and stretch from fingertips to toes. Pull this back in, take 1 good squat, inhale and exhale, lift, wash that out. Sit back down, inhale, shift into the right heel, going right into that other side. Knee is over that heel, knee is tracking over second and third toes. You step this left foot back, you step this left foot back. Nice, good. All the way out and in. See if you can really make sure that you're not kind of going a little wonky like I was. My hips were trying to go over to the left. Shift into that right hip all the way. Yes, good. Woo, that right outer glute, that glute me should really be singing to you. Nice. What's she singing? What genre? Let me know in the comments. Left leg is all the way out. Hold this. Keep that there. Lift the right leg up and tap back down. Lift that left leg up and tap back down. Nice. Left leg. Good. Yes. Really find here that we're being honest with ourselves on our hip alignment. Good. Hold this here. Reach that right arm up if you want. Hug the ribs in. Find that deep inhale. Find that deep exhale. Whew. Left foot returns. Find that squat. Interlace the fingers back behind the low back. Pull the shoulders wide. Inhale and exhale. Fold them forward. Shake the head, yes. Really let that neck release. Shake that head, no. Pull yourself all the way up. Open the head and the chest here. Inhale and exhale. And with that, we are all done today. Thank you so much for joining. Again, my name is Brian. I'm from Eastover Pilates, and this has been Good Moves with Well+Good. For more videos like this, check out our channel and click subscribe. Love more videos. Thank you so much and hope to see you soon.